390 Wagon Master here. Quick video. I just wanted to say that I'm leaving YouTube, and I'm actually leaving the internet as a whole on Monday the 27th. On Monday the 27th, I turned 57 years old. And I have an issue here. So, first off, I'm ADHD and dyslexic. And I've been that way since I was a kid. Obviously, it just doesn't happen. But now that I'm retired, I'm into almost 2 years of full-on retirement. By the way, I'm bored. But I don't have a schedule anymore, so my ADHD is really coming out. So my room's all torn apart because we had new windows put in, and the installer comes in and he goes, "Oh, I need to get into those windows." He goes, "I need about 2 feet of room here." Well, if you guys noticed before, I had one of those big commercial Costco shelves with all my radios on it, and it was pushed right up to here to the wall. So that forced me to have to work on this half of the room. On this half of the room, I had this big table here, backed all the way over to the corner. This was my, my bench, my tech bench, even though I'm not doing any tech work anymore because I donated my test gear when I moved from Washington. But I can still do the basics. But I've got I had 2 computers over here, 2 full-on computers. And about 2 weeks ago, I'm over here on the computer one night and I'm trying to work on a radio, and then I got sidetracked on the computer because of my ADHD, and I'm just like over here spinning till like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, these sons of bitches got me, man. Like Facebook, they spend billions of dollars to keep to figure out how to trigger your endorphins and keep you going on the interweb. This is happening to me. So I'm like, okay, I know I got to clean this room. And I know I'm spending way too much time on the computer. Way too much time on the computer. So this may be a good time to give myself a birthday present. So I told my wife, I said, look, the week of the 27th, I'm going to get off the computer. And she looked at me like, yeah, right. And then I'm like, not only am I going to get off the computer, I want you to put my cell phone in the safe. I want no chance of getting on the internet. I just don't want to be tempted. And I know this sounds stupid, but it's a huge deal for me. I wonder what those kids. I wonder what the new generation, the kids, like the millennial crowd, like my younger daughters, like the 24-year-olds, the 27-year-olds of the world. They've been brought up with this garbage since they were spitting up, and. Me, I've had a normal life until this, because I didn't get on the computer till about 95, 96, right in there. So if it's taken over my life like that, I feel sorry for the young kids. The young bucks have just, whoa, I don't know if they could even do this. So long story short, my computers are torn down. I'm leaving YouTube. I'm going to leave the channels up. Please keep watching, at least older content. But I'm cutting the fiber optic. I'm cutting the cord, baby, cutting it. We're going out. She's going to put my iPhone in the safe. And the only thing that I've allowed myself to use is, where is it? See, I can't even find it. I'm looking for my camera. Here we go. I'm going to use my GoPro and my little Canon DSLR. And I am going to create video content, but I'm not editing or doing anything until I'm finished with my 7-day sabbatical. Then I'll have some content for you guys to watch. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this room out. As you guys know, or maybe not, I have 2 YouTube. I actually have 6 YouTube channels, but I have 2 that I work on. The one that pays the bills for me is my Breaker Broke 23 channel. I have YouTube revenue and Amazon revenue that comes for that. And by the way, all you guys that click on my Amazon links to go shopping, thank you for your support. So I really appreciate that. There was a guy on there not too long ago that spent like $4,000 in buying Canon camera gear. It was either Canon or Nikon. I'm just like, wow, I got some good commission off that. Which, by the way, doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes out of Dr. Evil's pocket. You know, the Bezos douchebag. So there you go. Anyway, that channel makes me money. And I've got to kick it up coming up this winter. I need to create some more revenue and create more content. This channel, on the other hand, is my fun channel. This is the channel that I have the fun on. This, doing the CB stuff, was the channel that, or was the basis for me getting on YouTube in the first place, back when it started. I got on YouTube. I started my first YouTube channel, like literally, like the first month that YouTube started. And I was doing video gates. So I thought, this is so cool for CBers, you know, because we can see what we look like across the country. It's like really cool. Well, you know, on the S unit meter anyway. And I just got hooked. Inevitably / accidentally, my Breaker Broke 23 channel, which is, you know, named for a CB, was monetized. And I did some early Bluetooth videos about 5-6 years ago, and they took off because not only am I a CB nut, I'm a stereo nut. And actually, stereo is a huge passion for me. They both came into my life about the same time. So I've noticed over the years that when I would put CB related stuff up on Breaker Broke 23, I would lose subscribers. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to quit because I'm losing subscribers. Screw that. I'm just going to start another CB channel. And I wanted to challenge myself and start over from scratch. So I didn't go back and use any of my other existing channels, because some of my other existing channels like have 200 or 300 subscribers. I'm like, now I want to start like almost from raw. So that's what I did with this channel. So that being said, I need to kick up content for this channel, which is my love, my passion. And then I need to kick up and produce better content for Breaker Broke 23. I need to make more money. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes and a hat. I could probably use a new hat. So that being said, here's what I'm going to do. Now that I was forced to tear all this apart, which I'm glad, I'm happy, because I think this is a blessing in disguise. So I'm going to try to curb my ADHD issues. So here's what I've got lined up. My radio coax and everything comes in on this west wall. I've got holes in the brick, so I'm going to leave my coax coming through that west wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an L-shaped table here, and then back over here, I'm going to have a little roller cart with my CB mounted on, okay? And I learned something. All my life I've had 4, 5, 6 radios on the bench at one time, and I don't need that. You can literally only use one radio at a time, right? So bam. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a roller cart with a power supply and a CB down here. I'm going to have my CB radio tech bench like right in this area right here. Right here in the corner is where Breaker Broke 23 comes into action. And that bench is going to go down here. Okay? So I'm going to do some different lighting. This is not going to look like some millennials YouTube channel. I'm not going to do the purple lights and the feng shui furniture and all that. That's not me. I'm old school, and that's really not my target viewer anyway, to be honest with you. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to gear it towards me and you. We're old school, or you wouldn't be watching this channel. Blanket statement, I know there's some young bucks out there that are coming into the CB hobby, and I love it, man. I love seeing young people into this hobby, because radio rocks. It's really nerdy, and it's really cool. But that being said, I really despise that. My wife says, well, what are you going to call your look? And I says, well, you know, I hate the term man cave. I think the term man cave is just so overdone, and it's just so soy nowadays. I mean, it's just not me. However, I do like the rustic woods where we live back in Washington. So I'm going to give this a rustic wooded look. Old school. Like something that I would feel comfortable in. I don't feel comfortable in like these modern colors with the purple LEDs and all of that stuff. So that's not me. So I'm gonna do this like like kind of like rustic. So like this part of my room is gonna be bright and like this, and then like these walls here are gonna be like rustic, and that's gonna be good because I've got my light, my natural light coming in on the back of me now, because the way it was before when I do a video, I would have the light coming in this way and it just wasn't very good lighting. So now this way I'm gonna have lighting coming back here. You'll see, look how much better that looks, right? So anyway, that's the plan, and I'll say goodbye to you guys on Sunday night. That's in 2 days, and then I'm out of here for like a whole week. So hopefully I can get most of this done in a week. I'm going to do a custom inlaid bench, so I'm going to take you guys out into my garage with me, or maybe even down at the shop, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. But we're going to see. The bench is probably what's going to really set me back. So today I'm starting on the walls and getting the rest of this junk boxed up, because like I said, I got projects. So, hey, I got an idea. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Where's my stuff here? See what I'm talking about? I can't find what I'm looking for. I found Conky. Okay. Can't do my Conky voice right now. Okay. So here's the deal. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I made up some of these 7-volt batteries, right, that go into Turner microphones. Okay? Okay? 7-volt battery. So this one I just made up. This thing is hot and fresh. Fresh. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's my email address. My email address is breakerbroke23@yahoo.com. breakerbroke23@yahoo.com. Send me a picture of your 7-volt microphone. Just one picture of your 7-volt microphone. Okay? First person that does that gets this fresh battery. I will ship it right off. All right? This is a $14.95 value. Yeah, look them up. See what a 7-volt battery is going for on Amazon right now. They're like $12, $14, which is just nuts. This one's homemade with better cells in it. And I will guarantee you will rock and roll, because that's what I use in mine. See? That's what I use in mine. And I never store my mics with the batteries in them. So anyway, so there's my giveaway. breakerbroke23@yahoo.com. Send me a picture of a 7-volt microphone that you're using, and I will send you this $14 valued battery. All right? Cool deal. Right on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And I appreciate you enduring this rambling. That's why I'm trying to buy your love. All right? Okay, here we go. The room from hell. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. 7 threes. Cheers.